I've just been thinking like what we're gonna do with the Brown Ball Year 1990. Man, shout out to TikTok, man. Like I've fucked with TikTok, man. I'm saying as a company. You know what I'm saying? I think TikTok is way more. And I just want to be honest, and YouTube is great. It's the main official thing, but TikTok, what's great with TikTok is that it's just accessible for a lot of people. I mean, it's banned in some countries, man, but for me, it's like TikTok. I think TikTok, connects the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's user friendly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I sometimes whiz through or like doom scroll, like I'll be doom scrolling like sometimes like literally I'll literally like sit there and doom scroll like for like an hour. No, maybe less than an hour. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that sad. You know what I'm saying? Well, people might think I am. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But what I gotta tell you is when I go on TikTok, I see the recommended videos or whatnot. Right? It's just user friendly and it's just an app that is great. Even though I'm a controversial person, I mean, like it's part of being on any social media. You know what I'm saying, but I have to clear a lot of people out, man, with people that I know in it. You know what I'm saying, legally, like these people try to put an end to the brand. And you know what I'm saying, I mean, am I a controversial person for some of the posts I make? Yeah, sure. I mean, if someone's going to harm me, I'm going to harm them back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can go address it to them, but if they ultimately just want to harm me because I make videos to help my chama culture, what else do you expect from me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're living in that world. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're trying to go help people or help your community. I mean, if you're watching this and you're coming back to my content, right? You make content for your people, your community. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like, some people see you making content and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And what happens is they automatically want to hate, and that's the downside of being on the social media space. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like, I don't want to push out bad energy. You know what I'm saying? But then again, hey man, anywhere you go to, you're on the social media space. I mean, people's gonna have an opinion about how you look and how you talk and how this like blingity bling, the cross. I'll wear a cross and people, I might get hated on. You know what I'm saying? But then it just comes with the territory, man. So I just gotta tell you, just gotta deal with it. But what I gotta tell you on the long run, man, for me, like the reason why I made those the platforms on TikTok with like Brown Boy the Cure to do with mental health and well-being and to do with the mental health series is because I think the healthcare industry is fucked. You know what I'm saying? I made a video just down there to talk about how the healthcare industry is quite fucked, and I always say this: am I qualified to talk about it? Yes, I'm qualified to talk about it because I understand the healthcare industry for what it is. I mean, is it necessary? Yeah, it is necessary. I mean, people might have blood pressure, diabetes, heart problems. They may need a heart surgery. You know what I'm saying? So to that extent, yeah, it's important. In this part of the industry that's just like cruel and there's vetting mistakes and vetting mishandling, and I think it's quite fucked. You know what I'm saying? And I talk about it, and I think it's important to talk about it because my trauma culture, you might have a loved one who's probably been misdiagnosed or there was medical malpractice, medical law breaches, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, that's that. Look, listen, just sit down and let this phone charge for a bit. Literally there's fucktards in the medical industry who just like do some fucktard behaviors, and I'm like, when I see them like trying to like vet people, like I'll be on the bus and I get these nurses like these absolute fucktards literally sit in the bus, right? They'll be like looking at me and they'll be like, I'm like telling them, like thinking in my head like, bitch, what are you looking at? Like, and then man, I just gotta tell you, like, you just gotta be educated about the clinical neglect that is done by medical professionals, man. Because they're medical officials, it doesn't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of corruption in the healthcare industry as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's home care fraud. You know what I'm saying? If you read, I used to be a journalist. You know what I'm saying? So I know about this. So you just gotta be able to know that because a medical professional is saying that you might have this diagnosis when you actually fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to get cross examination, examine and be able to analyze through records and see multiple doctors or medical professionals when it comes to diagnosis, because a lot of these medical professionals don't know what they're doing. I mean, if I talk about medical law breaches, talk about medical negligence, clinical medical negligence, medical malpractice, diagnostic, failures, vetting mishandling, I'm saying, and obviously anything that's breached under those, right, comes under medical fraud, but also it's a breach of peace as well. I'm saying, because someone's trying to fuck with your peace. I'm saying everybody wants peace and everybody wants liberty and security. I'm saying, I mean, I might tell you what you can believe and can't believe. I'm saying, so there's a lot to do with that. But I'm saying, and just